Good morning. What's up with you beautiful people, man? I'm up early this morning. I've been up probably for like damn near an hour, hour and a half, close to about 2 hours. I was up, been up early in the morning, getting ready to go to work. But I decided I'll tap in with you guys early in the morning before I go in. So yesterday I had an experience, right? And that experience led me to my video today. So you know how if you watched any of my previous videos where I was telling you to invest in yourself, don't settle for 9 to 5 just because it's a consistent paycheck, right? So check this out. So at my job, right, I do a lot at my job. I go above and beyond. I do more than what I actually should have to do on a daily basis. And I don't mind because that's just who I am. You know what I mean? That's my constitution. My constitution is being a hardworking man, taking pride in whatever I do and how I do everything is how I do anything, right? So I'm not one of those people that say, well, even if this job isn't my career, then I'm just gonna come up here and bull crap. Nah, that's not me. Regardless if this job is my career or not, I owe a duty to myself to give myself the best version of myself in life, to maximize out on an opportunity in life to learn and to grow, right? Also, that makes me in turn a better boyfriend now because I'm in a relationship. That makes me a better boyfriend. That makes me a better father in the future. That makes me a better son. That makes me a better grandson. That makes me a better cousin. That makes me a better big brother to someone who might need some guidance, right? So that's how I live my life. I take pride in that. So we had a situation where yesterday we had a store meeting, right? So the store meeting, they were saying that, we're gonna come to work, they're gonna give out rewards, they're gonna let us know like what's going on as far as the future with the company and stuff, anything, new things coming in the new year, right? So we gave out a couple rewards and I ended up not getting a reward. But it wasn't just me, it was a couple other people too that are hard workers. And I was just like, okay, like, so you mean to tell me, and it's not to knock nobody who got rewards, but I'm just saying, like, you mean to tell me that out of all, because there's so many different variables that plays a part in corporations and in business, right? So you mean to tell me that this is the only aspect that y'all are thanking us for or thanking them for when you got a whole nother aspect of the business that if it wasn't for them, they probably wouldn't even be able to be effective as they is. You see what I'm saying? Because it's a team effort, but no reward was given. And I was just like, man, what's crazy? It's like, I'm like, me personally, I'm saying to myself, like, okay, well, even if you didn't give us a reward, it would be rewarding enough to know, like, to say, for you to say, hey, man, I appreciate everything that y'all did. Everything that y'all do. We only have such and such awards, because it came down from district. So we only have such like X amount of, actual plaques or whatever the case may be. But I just want to come shake your hand and let you know how valuable you is, how important you are, and how appreciative I am to have you in here, giving 110% every day. But that never happened. So you got a group of individuals that deserves recognition for what they do that's not even getting recognized. So like I say, I didn't get I didn't get an award in that ceremony, right? So then I come back later on that night, because I had to come back to work to close. So that was a morning meeting, right? So I had to come back to my job to close the evening shift, night shift, however you want to term it. And so they had just said, we was in the, so we had a nightly meeting, right? And one of the managers that was in the nightly meeting, he was just saying like, man, well, Robert, got such and such, Robert, and he came out the weekend with this, that, and the third, right? So exactly after the meeting, right? Keep in mind, he comes to me and said, hey, man, can I get you to do this? So I'm like, at this point with a lot of stuff at my job, I just say, yeah. And I say, yeah, and I keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and try to debate and say, well, man, I just say, yeah, and keep it pushing. You know what I mean? Just to get you out of my face, just so you can leave me alone. I'm going to say, yeah, and I don't have no intention on doing what you're asking me to do. Because whenever I come to you about things, nobody ever follows up with me on that, right? So then a little bit later, he come calling me again and saying, hey, can you come here? Can you come out here? And I go out there and he's saying, hey, can you help with this? And I'm just telling him, I'm looking like, man, I have my own stuff to do. And you just gave me a whole nother task before this one. So I say to myself, like, do y'all think that we are superhuman, Superman? Do y'all think we're Flash? Do y'all think we are, all these people that could potentially be more than one place, be at a different place at one time? And it's like, but I get to not get too off topic. My thing is this. You can give so much to a lot of stuff, not just a 9 to 5. I'm just saying it can be you giving your time and your energy to the wrong woman and it ain't being reciprocated. And she's not, being attentive about what's going on or whatever the case may be. But it you can give so much and not get nothing in return other than a paycheck. And a paycheck is cool, right? But my thing is this: sometimes you just want to be recognized for the work. Like, I don't do anything for the recognition of doing it. I do that because that's what I feel I'm supposed to do. Like I said, I go back to my constitution, standing on my constitution, standing on my morals and my principles, right? That makes me do some of the things that I do. So I don't need recognition because I'm true to who I am in aspects of that. So I don't have to get claps and praises for me to do what it is I need to do. But sometimes it could be appreciative because you got the stereotype, obviously, of these people don't care about you. They're, this, that, and the third, right? So you ain't doing nothing but playing into that when you don't recognize your hard work, right? So it just shows me too that you can be in a company for 10 plus years, 20 plus years, and it could be something so small. Out of all the goods you done did, out of all the money you done made them, out of all the times you done came to work sick, you done came to work when a death was in the family, you done came to work with almost an hour of sleep, because you got college and on full-time, people doing whatever they do, like me doing YouTube full-time, 2 channels on top of working a full-time job. So you got people coming in regardless of all that and still showing up and performing, right? And that person can end up getting let go because of something so small. And you just like, so they really did that. Out of all the stuff that this dude has done or this girl has done, they really got rid of them because of that. And you just be like, yeah, I gotta figure something out, man. It's no longevity in a 9 to 5, man. And I just feel like at the end of the day, it's like, it's a certain level of satisfaction I feel like you get out of life knowing that you're either A, doing what it is you love to do, or 2, you're working towards being able to do what you love to do, right? So if you're working towards being able to do what you love to do, and let's just say life happens, right? And your time is up. It's time for you to go to the afterlife, right? It's not a loss in terms of you're not accomplishing what you wanted to accomplish before you died, because even though you didn't accomplish it, you did to a certain degree because you lived your life with purpose. Every day that you got up was with the sole intention of how can I come better in terms of working towards whatever it is I want to do. So you're living in your purpose, right? The success doesn't always have to be monetary. It doesn't always have to be money. It doesn't always have to be subscribers and views. Success can be something just as small as breaking the generational cycle. Success can be something as small as beating your addiction on drugs or your addiction on food. That success can be small things that we really do not pay attention to. And we get so caught up on the monetary aspect. Oh, I got to have a big house to be successful. Or I got to drive a foreign car to be successful. Or I got to have millions of dollars to be successful. And that's what we based success off of. But there's so many different forms of success. Oh, obviously, those can be the ultimate forms as far as materialistic goes. But then there's things internally, spiritually, and mentally you need to work on. And that's what leads you to success. You know what I mean? But that was just something I had to come on here and touch about, man. It was just interesting. But like I said, I don't let it affect me. It don't make me say, well, I'm gonna go to my job and bullshit and not do my job. At the end of the day, I'm gonna still do my job. But I'm just saying, like, bro, it can be a messed up feeling when you feeling not valued and you feeling not appreciated after all you do for a job or for other people. But with that being said, man, like I always say, protect your energy, invest your time into things that you're going to actually get a positive result from, as far as like working out, as far as starting that business, in terms of going to marriage counseling to repair your marriage, your relationships, or going to counseling just to repair yourself from childhood trauma. That's what you could be focusing your energy on, opposed to going to these 9 to 5 corporations and stressing out about shit that you can't control, and the people that's in a position to control it, they don't give a fuck to control it. So why would you stress out about something they don't even give a damn about? But that is it for this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, oh man, I'm sorry, I just woke up this morning too. I ain't had no water or nothing this morning, so my mouth is dry. I'm talking about cotton mouth. Then I just got done brushing my teeth too, so that already ain't making no better. And I'm keeping it sitting there and I ain't editing nothing out. Why? Because we focus on too much trying to be perfect, and we don't find value in our flaws. So I'm gonna keep all that in there for my imperfect people, so we can be imperfect together. But like I was saying, leave a thumbs up on this video. Also, if you're new to the channel, man, make sure you subscribe. That way you'll be notified every time I upload, because them uploads coming back to back like my boy Drizzy Drake say. And I'll see y'all in the next video.